When the fire roared into Colorado Springs, U.S. Army Captain Emmanuel Mgana was 4 months into a deployment in the Horn of Africa. Wife Melissa was home taking care of the 3 kids.
It was my son's 10th birthday that day, actually, and we'd picked up his cake. Our home, the kitchen windows look up to the foothills, and when I saw that fire come over the ridge is when I really knew that it was possibly very serious. And I just said, we have to get out of here.
The winds picked up and the fire raced down the hill behind their home. She scrambled into the car with the kids and made their way to safety at a friend's house. The bad news came later that evening when she saw this photo from the Denver Post. Their home, front and center, engulfed in flame. Meanwhile, in Africa, her husband was following the news from back home on his smartphone when the picture showed up.
So I texted to him and I just said, here, here's our home.
What did you think when you saw a picture of your house engulfed in flames?
I think in a way I was satisfied that I really knew that there was no question my house was actually burning.
He immediately showed the picture to his superiors.
The first thing they said is, you need to go home.
Captain Mgana was on the next plane home, but he decided to keep his return a secret from his wife and kids. Less than 24 hours after receiving the photo, he was back in Colorado.
There was a ring at the doorbell.
My daughter Grace, I believe, opened the door first.
And there he was, and I mean, the kids were there, and we were all just sort of in disbelief. I mean, just, oh my gosh.
They were together again. When he walked in that door, what was it like?
Oh, just elation and just the feeling of, okay, we can get through this together. So it was great.
I was completely ecstatic. I just wanted to hold all of them all together. And yeah, it was just something that I just had to be with my wife and my kids.
They're spending the 4th of July in a hotel as they figure out what's next.
After almost 15 years of being together, I think we've weathered a lot of storms together, and we just know how to get through things together.
And knowing that we will, we just will get through this. It's just a matter of time and patience, lots of patience.
It's just a new beginning for us.
Jim Spellman, CNN, Colorado Springs.